Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to be making a YouTube video. That's right, a YouTube video, and it's not honestly the most intense YouTube video I've ever made. It's not going to take that much time to make, but I know it's on an interesting subject which I enjoy, you guys enjoy. It's drama. I know everyone loves drama, and it's about ARMA Free Life drama. A lot of you guys have watched me play it a lot, watched a lot of videos on it, and like the mod a lot. So I thought now that I'm permabanned from a mod, I can talk a bit about why I'm permabanned and a bunch of other stuff which I was kind of scared of talking about, and yeah, that's pretty much it, because there's a lot of shit to go through. The reason I say this video wasn't too hard to make is because the footage in the background is from some random ARMA Free Life video, and I'm talking over it. But don't worry, I thought about this before I did make it. It's not like I've just recorded for 10 minutes and then I've shot it on YouTube, and yeah, I don't know, I for some reason feel like making YouTube videos today, so that's what I'm doing. So what drama is there which just came out recently? Well, if you didn't already, pretty much every big streamer is now banned from A3L. I'm banned from A3L, Tim Max banned from A3L, Steve Austin is banned from A3L, Ming's banned from A3L. A lot of these names you might know, I mean I'm probably missing a bunch of them, but all of them are perma-banned from A3L. And why is that? Well, if you didn't see recently, which you probably didn't because you're probably banned from it as well, or I don't know. But I didn't say it because I can't say it because I don't have access to a forums. But Caden made this post which basically said if you play on any server other than their own server, that they are going to attempt to copyright strike your Twitch videos, your YouTube videos, and get them took down or something. So try to take this down, Caden. Good luck for that one. But yeah, so that's what we said, which was really interesting and really fucking obnoxious. And it's extremely hypocritical. And you've also got to keep in mind that A3L's YouTube channel itself was actually taken down for copyright strikes. So I don't know what reasons it was taken down for, but I don't understand how they're, you know, threatening people with Twitch channels being took down, YouTube videos being took down, possibly their YouTube account suspended if there's enough of these videos taken down, when they can't even manage their own YouTube channel itself. It's just, it's an empty threat and an attempt to keep people on their server. At this point, it's pretty fucking pathetic. And with everyone silenced who possibly could know about the past drama about A3L, there's a lot of blind posts on the forums. Obviously, I can't go through them myself because, like I said, I can't see a forum post. But most people are, you know, saying, yeah, Caden, keep those people on the real server. But there's a reason many people don't play on this real server, A3L. If you guys didn't already, Caden has dropped the N-bomb numerous times. Of course, he goes around spawning in shit. Obviously, as you've seen right here, threatens people with copyright claims, taking down YouTube videos, etc., etc. A lot of the mods using A3L, they don't have permission to use, which I find is the hypocritical part in the statement, which I just shown you guys. If you guys didn't know already, the actual base framework, which is made by Tonic, or maybe just Tonic, I don't know, he didn't want them to use that. And without the framework, they have nothing. They said we were going to make their own framework, but with many of the devs left, the map devs left, I'm not entirely sure why, but the map dev is no longer there. John Z, the dude who made all the cars, is no longer there, although a lot of the car assets we even bought, although not that's a bad thing, but it's just like, it's a shambles, and there was actually an update which came out today, 4.0, and they had to revert it because it was shit. And that's after 3 months of development, not really adding too much to the actual mod. And yeah, Caden killed his own mod. Good job, Caden. And it's not just a case of them using the actual framework itself without permission. And like I said, there's no hope of the framework ever being replaced, despite them constantly saying that it is a work in progress, because all of the devs have left who were actually making that. The weapon pack originally, which was made by Robert Hammer, they didn't have permission to use. The medical system, which they were using, they didn't have permission from a graphic artist to use that. What else? Pretty much everything they didn't ask for permission, and they haven't credited the authors of that. And regardless, the problem with it, and the reason all these people don't want them to use it, is because of the monetization of the project, which, as you guys will know, A3L has generated at least $100,000 in donations, because you had to donate to get in, and even at this point, you pretty much have to donate to get a expedited entry into mod. Otherwise, it'll take a long time for an admin to look through your application. So if you pay money, they'll look through your application. If not, then you can wait a few weeks, or who the fuck knows, you might just wait forever. And the issue was so bad with Tonic that he literally stopped developing the Altus Life RPG mod. If you press escape at any point in ARMA Free Life, you'll see in the bottom left it says Altus Life RPG, because A3L were too lazy to change that, or maybe it isn't possible to change, I don't know, but regardless, you know, it is made by him. But yeah, he put this up on his website, which basically says that because of Bohemia allowing A3L to monetize their mod in such a weird way, and allowing them to use these assets, which they clearly do not have permission to use. In fact, they even used some DayZ standalone assets, and I think there's some drama about that, but they eventually removed them, like was it Fire Axe or something in the game, and I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But still, because of Bohemia allowing A3L to monetize it Tonic pretty much gave up hope with the project because he knows his work is being used for something he doesn't want to. I mean, it must be really annoying knowing that someone's making an obscene amount of money off something you haven't gave them permission to use. And honestly, although a lot of streamers have stopped playing on A3L and have started playing on these fake servers, in quotations, fake side, I mean, you could just not play it at all. I get it, it's fun, but it's just ridiculous, all this drama, and I don't honestly get why people still play on it these days, kind of thing. The original perks for the A3L donated packages were things like cars, increased amounts of money. They eventually took that back because they got into some issues with Bohemia, but still, that's kind of fucked up in itself. Promising something for a certain amount of money, and then Caden coming out and saying, well, those can change, there's nothing wrong with those changing. It's the same with actual reasons why Tim, Ming, etc., were banned. They were banned because apparently you're not allowed to play on our servers because it says that in the notepad file or something, but it didn't. I don't have any evidence of that, but it's not like they're going to prepare a notepad file, oh, don't play on our servers. Like, no, they added that in later, or I don't know when they added it in, but that pretty much allows them to permaban people from the server, which doesn't really make too much sense. I'm not saying that, paying money should get you an instant ticket in A3L and you should be allowed to forever stay there. But for example, Tim, I believe, donated $100. He was never banned from the servers, and because he was playing on his other server for a short amount of time, he was perma-banned. That is the reason that all these streamers were banned. I was banned for doing something completely different, but regardless, it was a bunch of dumb reasons. A breakdown of why I was banned for doing something an admin told me. He's no longer an admin, but at the time, this person who was an admin told me to do something. I logged out when someone met a game to tell me to come somewhere, and I picked up a weapon because of a possible database issue. All of those things weren't really severe issues, but I was still permabanned from that, and I will remain permabanned, and I don't really care too much. The simple message you should take from the video is Caden, I think he's a 17-year-old project lead. That's probably not a good idea in itself, but with constant drama of staff going up ranks, staff going down ranks, Caden using racial terms and homophobic terms, it's not very good as a project lead, and I don't believe A3L should be supported any longer, and it probably shouldn't have been for a decent amount of time, but what can I say, people stuck around because it was fun. Even the video I made a while ago, I did kind of hold off on some things because I was still an active member of the community. I was trying to be fair, but let's be honest, things have gone a bit too far now. There's lots of drama I'm probably missing here. It's fucked up. There's plenty of other life mods on the horizon. Yeah, they're not out right now, and you won't be able to play them, but if you really have to play the A3L experience straight away, then go play on Evolution RP. It's exactly the same as A3L, except it doesn't have Caden as a project lead. It is a bit more lax on the rules, so you won't get banned for seemingly no reason. Although saying that, since it's not actually a whitelisted community, you'd be surprised by the quality of roleplay interactions and whatnot. Yeah, it is going to be a bit shitter than A3L, but I don't know, honestly, it does the job, and it isn't that bad, considering it's not whitelisted. So I'd recommend checking it out, but either way, there's going to be other things which come out soon, and I'm sure hype will be built up for them. But the hype for this is built around stolen assets, bought content, and very poor development. I mean, if anyone wants to give some opposing opinions on this, then feel free to do so. I can't stay in the loop because I am permabanned from the forums. I can't look at the forums, so I don't know all the latest and greatest news, but I don't see how someone could justify all the actions of Caden, and someone can justify the monetization and then take him back a step because, Bohemia said we shouldn't fucking sell cars for money. Well, yeah, you probably shouldn't. And good luck trying to justify their actions. I mean, like I said, I'm missing some drama right here. There's a lot more things which I just can't mention in a short-ish video. There's still quite a lot of streamers who do stream A3L, and I'm not going to flame them, but essentially the reason these streamers will continue to play A3L is because, of course, it is an enjoyable experience, but also because it is how they became popular, and it's how they will continue to keep viewership. I'm sure when I'm streaming A3L, maybe it helps the viewership a bit, but I'd like to think that you guys are more so there for me or for other mods than just A3L. So yeah, these people will continue to stream it and continue to make it popular because of that fact. There's also an issue which I did forget about, which was about Frankie. Not anything against Frankie. Frankie obviously doesn't spend that much time on A3L, but in a lot of his videos he has broke rules, and the A3L admins have made it clear many, many times that breaking rules is not allowed no matter who you are. It used to be different. They used to be very biased towards streamers because obviously we needed that initial kaboom of, the potential audience for playing on the server. But after they've gained that, really, and I guess Frankie's the main tool for that now, but Frankie constantly breaks rules and nothing's done about that. I mean, I get it, you probably don't want to fucking permaban Frankie from your servers, but that's why I was permabanned, because Frankie's around and I'm not needed anymore, I guess, so I'm not big enough to be unpermabannable, so that's pretty bullshit as well. But like I said, nothing against Frankie. You know, if you don't play on a server much, you're probably not going to know all the rules inside out. But it's kind of bullshit that the admins can say that and then clearly ignore that fact and allow him to still play on the server and break those rules. So, yeah, good job. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Just want to make this little rant video because I love ranting and I love drama. You guys love drama. Everyone loves drama. Feel free to tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I still will, of course, play on evolutionrp.co.uk. But even if I was unbanned from A3L, there's no real reason to go back to it. I believe most of the 10 out of 10 RPers and most of my friends on that server now. There's a few people who I kind of wish would switch over to the server as well. But like I said, the reasons why we're still sticking on it are the ones which I listed before. Also, one last thing, and I know I'm really bad at sectioning out the video, it's like in a random order, but the framework, if you don't know, is the thing that allows you to scroll on NPCs, all those menus, the Y menu for your player menu, picking up objects, repairing vehicles, everything, that's a framework. And the reason there isn't a new framework which is made by the A3L devs is because it's hard to make, but, you know, the point is they said they were going to make a new one and Tonic could stop whining eventually, but that's clearly not going to happen. And that is the biggest thing, which is why when I said earlier, the framework, if it wouldn't exist without it, that's a fact. If it would not exist without the framework, and we do not have permission from the dev who made that, which is a big issue, and from many other devs of many other mods. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next mod, because A3L's dying, and I'd be happy if it died. RIP.